All right, we are live, guys. We are on Mount Squatch Mountain over here, reporting live. What's up, Mark? How are you
Yo,
today? And what is
what's
up,
up,
everybody, tonight?
Steve
Let me
of Micro
know.
Mondays? How's everybody doing?
Hey, we're over here hanging out with you guys, and this is the place to be, guys. If you are new here, shout out if you are new, but if you are also tuning in, welcome back, guys. This is Micro Mondays with RC Steve and Dirty Customs, guys. This is the place to be for your micro RC addiction. Every Monday evening, guys, we cover all the latest and greatest updates to feed and crave your micro needs, guys. We're talking new releases, new products, tips and tricks, scale mail, giveaways, much more. Some special guests. You guys already know the deal. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining as well. Already killing it in the chat, guys. We have people hanging out super early, and just want to shout out everybody. We got A Reyes, I'm Nefty in the house, Ryan Donahue, Project RC510, KL Crawlers, RCLCC, what up? Stephen Jordan, Milk Tea. Milk Tea is not new. 98 RC Mox, Bryce Rogers. Hey, everybody over here. Yes, we're on Squatch Mountain, guys, aka the Mountain Blocks course. If you guys have seen the Mountain Blocks courses, man, this is just micro RC heaven, guys. Um, Definitely we're going to talk about this as we go on in the show, but we also want to give a shout out, guys. If you are watching live, make sure you guys head over to YouTube or the Facebook live stream for the best viewing experience. I know I have some friends joining on over on Instagram. Actually, we haven't hit live over there, but we just did now. So welcome, guys. If you're on Instagram, this is your chance. Head over to the big screen on YouTube or Facebook Live, guys. You guys can see the whole course and everything we got to offer on the screens. Um, and then let's see, everybody's new. Welcome, guys, or welcome, veterans. But yes, okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, guys. And I guess the first thing, Mark, is let's just dive right on in. And of course, we got a shout out.
I'm new too.
Oh, look, shout out your new name tag, guys, right there.
To spell it right, that's all I ask.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, I think you put
Hello,
it
my
right down
name
next
is.
to the sponsor of the month right there. So
That's right.
totally forgot, but we definitely have to
It's a
shout
good
out
plug.
our sponsor of the month, guys. Micro Mondays this month in December is sponsored by Northwest Chassis Works. Guys, if you're looking for some performance chassis, comp chassis for the SCX24, TRX4M, UTB18, you can head over to the Northwest Chassis Works website and you can use the code, special code actually for you Micro Mondays viewers. I'll leave it down below in the little ticker for a little bit. But use code micro10 at checkout. Micro10 is a special code that they'll be running this month for you Micro Monday viewers. So if you happen to see this code, go ahead and take advantage of it. Right here, we are showing off an Athos C1 XL. This is just like my all-around fun little trail truck build. It has room to fit a super fat and heavy cedar motor up front. Has some really nice clearance underneath with double bend link kits, outboard link geometry, and just an overall sweet package, guys. We're giving away an Athos XL tonight, and I think Mark has an Athos XL on the screen he can probably share. But the Athos XL will be the angled skid version of the Athos lineup. So if you're looking for like a hardliner C2 long wheelbase with the angled skid of 11 degrees, definitely check out the Athos XL. Or just stay tuned, guys, because we're going to share the special code for tonight or the special hashtag that you guys, all you have to do is just type it in on the live chat. And then what it'll do is it'll generate your name on our little wheel or list to go ahead and put you guys in the running to win this Athos XL. So I'm going to share it right now, right here on the screen, guys. So make sure that you go ahead and just type that hashtag in. Go ahead and get your entry in. All these comments that you guys do will put you in the drawing for tonight. So good luck, guys. And let me know, do you guys have a Northwest Chassis Works product of your own? And if so, let me know what you guys have. Well, we have a whole bunch of stuff. The Base Camp King. All right. So let's talk about this mountain blocks, Mark. The mountain blocks. I know some guys have been running it already. I see some guys, Stephen Jordan in the house. He has a whole set of mountain blocks. That's super sick. I know Work Hard RC, Heisenberg RC, these guys over here local to me, they all have like a big set of mountain blocks. So I actually have the base camp right here, guys. Mark, if you want, I think I told you this will actually cover close to like a 3 foot by 4 foot span of just the base camp alone, or you can take it up to almost like 2 feet high within this little scale garage area, which is like a little bit smaller than a 2 foot by 4 foot real estate space right here. So what I like about this, guys, let me go ahead and just switch over, Mark, so I can give you a little bit better perspective. But this thing is completely modular, and they have like different tiles and sections that they're all named different things.
Steve was showing me this before we went live. This is really cool. This is a really cool setup. There's a lot of cool things about this.
Yeah, so the guy over at Mountain Blocks, his name is Steve as well. So he did put a lot of design into these little tiles. The terrain, guys, the texture, you guys can see this is like a 3D printed composite mixed with like some other materials that I really don't know what it is, but you guys can see these are super lightweight, nice and hollow. What a cool thing about this blend or this design as well is that they are magnetic inside. So that means they include like a little tiny set of gates with magnets underneath it. So anywhere you wanted to on the course, you can simply just lay out your gates and they're going to stick wherever you want to put it. So pretty cool way to have little comps on the go or just something small and portable. That's one thing that I really like about it. You guys see like this mountain setup that I kind of have right now. This is a cool setup right here because underneath right here where my hand is at is actually like a tunnel tile. So you can set up tunnels, you can set up bridges. They have little bridge connectors that simply you could just hook up and set it up. What I like about this whole setup, guys, is you can really configure it to whatever kind of trucks that you have. So right now I have like on the little SCX30, we can do some little easy like scale lines and just kind of get up the mountain real easily. Or say if you guys had like something you wanted to challenge, maybe you had a SCX30 that was already modded up. So you can simply just take this and rotate it. You can just rotate it one section and now you have a completely different line choice, a little bit different difficulty as well, and it just creates endless possibilities. You can set the gates up wherever you want it to. You could just challenge yourself. You can test mainly like how the rig's performing and stuff like that. So there's different difficulties. One of my favorite ones is like this little ridge right here down here, and what the cool thing about it is that he names these pieces. So this one's called the Double Summit. So every piece is has its own name. So just like that, guys, I can just switch it up right there. And then now I have like around the back super hard little line right there. So endless possibilities, like I said. And even if for like the hard line guys, I was showing Mark, I'm like, oh, look at this one. You can put it right here and you can have this straight mountain wall that's trying to get up there. So
straight winch line.
Yeah. And there's cool little, here's a little perspective on like a SCX24 rig. So this will definitely put some good challenge to your builds, get you the challenge, like you can get vertical real quick already. But not only that, guys, there's a whole bunch of more landscape down here. You guys can see I just kind of pieced it together. The whole thing about this tile setup is that, let me grab an extra little piece over here. And then I'm going to answer questions too, but they include these little brackets or clips, little retaining clips, if you will, that simply just place underneath down here and lock up to the 3 tiles at a time for one clip. So you can place your clips in the various mounting positions, and then now you're locked in. You're not going to have slip on these tiles. So even if you have really high traction tires and bound up lines, these rocks are not going to like spread out and separate. So really cool feature right there too, Mark. And then, guys, like I said, this is just one little base camp right here. So he does have different packages depending on like maybe your space that you might have, or if you want to have just like a bigger setup in general. So this is just like the base camp. You can set it up different ways. You can set up like a bridge. You could set up so many different ways, but you can go all the way up to like the mega pack, which is up to 8 packs, 8 little base camp kits, and that will give you like that full huge Squatch Mountain experience that you might see people crawling at the events and stuff like that. So it's really cool. I'll leave a description, a link in my description after this show, guys. So check back after the live stream ends, but you guys can head over to mountainblocks.com. And then if you guys do want to pick up a kit too, I'll leave a little link in the description if you want to help support the channel. That'll be like an affiliate link as well. So let's see. Yeah, it is around like that price range, guys. So what I think about it is that it's like a cool investment. We build up these trucks, we build up these like almost, the sky's the limit on certain builds. And sometimes you got to like take a course and like, okay, now I want a cool course. So in a sense, it's like building another rig to me. Like you got to have like a good course to run your good rigs, or like if you wanted to. But that's the mountain blocks.
That's a good question right there. How's the traction?
So the traction is like a crazy compound or like a crazy mixture. It's really almost like cement type, guys. The traction is extremely high traction. You guys see how vertical that these little lines can get, and the SCX30 can actually do some pretty cool lines. Believe it or not, I'll probably see we can get some good traction on this little course. Maybe my driving skill is not the best on the SCX30, but you could see it's trying to get down. It's pulling hard, the grippers and the crawlers and everything. So Nano comp, yeah, that's what everything is kind of leading towards now, guys. The upgrades are already coming down the road for the SCX30. Mark and I have been talking about it left and right. Like, you know what? This is getting crazy now. Like, there's so many upgrades starting to come out, like innovations, people finding little free upgrades, and just like the pro line upgrades mainly kind of a lot of people are waiting for, since I'm not sure if you've seen it, Mark, but Axial even had a video, an in-depth video regarding the SCX30. And in there, they actually showcased some of the future like aftermarket parts. So they're talking like wide axles, metal links, super heavy brass knuckles, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So already to have all those crazy parts kind of coming out, whereas maybe like other makers, like with the smaller scale, like this one right here, I think we're still waiting to see if they want to dive in a little bit more with their own upgrades, because a lot of people make their own upgrades, like Axial, of course, but then later comes the aftermarket companies wanting to support And let me see. I know there's so many comments going off. Check out
Yeah, I'm trying to
Mountain
catch up
Blocks,
with everything.
guys. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
Mountain
think for
Blocks.
what you got for 350, that's a great investment. Miles per miles, if you will.
Yeah, and honestly, guys, I have set this up already like many, many different styles. This is another new style that I haven't even tried yet either. So I haven't had an old style yet, and I've been using this thing for like 3 or 4 days nonstop, especially with my kids. Now that
That's
we
what I
all
was.
have the little SCX30s, they want to have the Nano comps on the little 6 foot folding table. We'll just unfold it and set it up, and dude, that's how they're gonna get good pretty quick. So I think it's
Yeah, I
definitely
think
worth
that
it.
was a cool thing that you to tell me about before the shows. How you and the kids were driving on it and just for hours having fun. But you can't put a price on something like that.
Yeah, right. Let me see. Hey, AZ Des. Yo, I think your wish is gonna come true this month now for Christmas or something like that. Um, but yes, guys, coming back over here to the SCX30 upgrades, guys. Let's go ahead and dive in what we've might have seen over the past week already to come out with the new upgrades, guys, for the SCX30. And I think this one was kind of teased over the weekend and just kind of like, somebody had to be the first one to get it going. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen real quick. Totally forgot to get the screen set up. Here we go.
Dang, calling it a pocket crawler. Yeah, which you got some Jinkos?
All right, so we have the Reefs RC already stepping into the SCX30 territory with a prototype, guys. So this probably is not the final design, but hey, prototype. You know, guys, what prototypes mean. We don't know what version prototype, but kind of the
Oh,
whole
built in.
takeaway.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you've
Yeah.
seen the
Okay.
servo, how to unmount it, you actually have to. It's actually encased in its own servo mount mark.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. It's got the built-in mount. That's kind of cool.
So I'm not too
Okay.
sure, like if people are gonna be designing the cases after the SCX30, or maybe take a different route and design some sort of servo mounts for similar servos of that size. There was a couple models that I was kind of looking around, just kind of like seeing what there is available. Not necessarily specific for the SCX30, but kind of in that same dimensions. You guys know we kind of DIY and get things going ourselves too. But hey, Reefs is already at the plate, guys. You guys can see if you're looking for a servo option, they're claiming that it's 5 times more powerful than the stock servo. We do see like
Like,
hints of a
oh
metal
gosh,
spline and stuff.
did you ever look up how many grams or ounces it is? I never
Yeah, I think
did.
it's about like a 2 gram servo. So
It's
that's
right.
about I would
So 10
say
times would still be.
somewhere around like that 14, no, like that 40, I don't know,
I
somewhere
got.
around
I
there.
got. I
Like
got.
14 ounce, something like that.
I got to look.
But I think we're going by the grams now. So I think this one's sporting like a 9 gram or 7 gram servo in there, something like that. Powerful. But Reefs RC already kind of at it, guys, with one of the first servos for the SCX30. Let me see. Also, guys, what we've been seeing as well for the SCX30 upgrades is links. Links kind of been people have been waiting to get links for the RCX30 from Mofo or Round Links. Uh, Working on it, guys. But we have right now another offering for the SCX30 links. None
Steve, hold
other
on.
than of course.
Stock at 6 volts, 7.125 ounces for the stock one.
Yeah, little babies, right?
Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Anyhow.
Oh, no problem. I was talking
Yeah.
about Orange Crawlers. Orange Crawlers is working on, well, not working on now. They have available their stainless links for the SCX30. And what this offers is a little bit more chunk or material up front in those front lowers. As you guys can see, this little area right here, a lot more mass and thickness on that link. So this will actually get more weight pushed towards the front. I think the overall setup, they come in about 7 grams just for the lowers. So pretty chunky for sure. If you guys want to try something a little bit different than the Mofo ones, this one already has some forward weight bias already built into it. You guys can pick these up on Orange Crawler's eBay store. So he says very soon, but he does have a couple sets already. So head over to the eBay store. I already left a link in the description, guys. So if you see on YouTube, you guys can just scroll down, check the description right there. So pretty cool. Orange Crawlers, man. He's been always making chassis for everything, whether it's like the SCX24, the Ascent 18, and now we're seeing he's already hopping on to the SCX30. So I know he has TRX4M also. So he's trying to cover a lot of platforms, which is pretty cool to see. And being local to me as well, you gotta shout him out for sure.
Wheel weights too.
Wheel weights.
Maybe I'm
not sure if he has wheel weights, but for sure he has those links.
Maybe that's a comment to something else.
Oh, okay.
Crawlers and Crappie will have available in person. There you go.
There you go. And then, guys, I think even cooler than wheel weights, personally, we did see something dropped just moments ago before Micro Mondays even started. But before I show that, because I want to kind of save that one for last on the SCX30 topics, but we have Mark Mias Racing. They have already trying to jump the gun and get in on the fun, and not only for the SCX30 but for the Ascent 32. So let me pull that up right now, guys. I don't know why my screen's showing so slow, but here we go. SCX30 and Ascent 32 hand in hand, but we do see a couple of sizes, guys. So kind of what I'm thinking is these tires right here, probably the SCX30 size. And then it looks like they're offering like a various designs of 0.7 wheels and then different sizes of those 0.7 tires. Now my thinking is they might be good with just this selection. We'll see. Hopefully they might offer all their tread patterns in all the sizes. That would be cool. But I would still really hope to see a lot more like of the stock size tires too as well. Just because, when the aftermarket or like the model bodies, we kind of find, I want them to fit still. But I know people will be picking up like cliffhanger bodies and other stuff to make it like hard lines. So the bigger tires, hey, do you guys think, how big do you think is enough for the SCX30, Mark?
Tire size? Probably no bigger than any of the RC four-wheel drive tires, to be honest. Whatever those end up. What are those? What have we looked at that a couple weeks ago? Aren't they 27? No, they're not even that tall, are they?
Like 30s.
30s?
They're like, yeah, I can check real quick. Yeah, they're 30, like 31s, the stock SCX 30s.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking 37.
And then like 41 is the Ascent 32.
Okay, but what size are the RC four-wheel drive? Because we're talking about the SCX 30, not the Ascent so much.
Oh,
right.
Those RC four-wheel drive Wranglers are like 43 millimeters.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't go much bigger than somewhere in that range. Definitely not 24 1.0.
But here you can see right here, Mark, already three different types of wheels. It looks like these are definitely aimed at that slot. I don't know if I see a slot or not. Maybe just a round hole, but hey, they have their molds ready to go, guys. So they'll be having those made in the same compound that they offer their tires. And are these beadlocks or are these just glue-ons? Because lately they've just been having glue-ons and stuff.
Or
But
just press to fit even. That's a really
yeah,
this is a good question.
battery
Not to
life on
do
the
it
30, I would say it's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
You get around like 35, 40 minutes, I would say.
Easy 40. Because I ran last week. How long do you think I ran it on the show? 20 plus minutes?
And then the fun thing is that
And that was it only went down to 4.2 per cell. So that's 8. You know what I mean? Like you can go way lower than that. So yeah, I would think 45 minutes at least.
So they have that right there, guys. And then we saved the best for last already, but you guys know we love our American-made machined wheels, right, guys? So, you know, this one's a banger right here, but let's go ahead and share. RC Forge just dropped moments ago, guys, like an hour
that
ago.
One, I didn't even know if that was real.
STX30 wheels. These look like, press fits or glue-ons, but man, you're going to have the weight right there. You're going to have the details. You're going to have all the sick stuff that you guys need. This is still, in progress. Looks like he needs to maybe finish like a couple of the machining steps, like the openings. I don't know, but you already know. RC Forge is on it. Ever since he's dialed in the details of the 1.0 tires, 1.0 wheels, guys, I think he's just going all in on this micro scale, guys. So stay tuned for RC Forge. You guys already know he's been here, talked about in the Micro Monday show almost all the time when cool wheels stuff comes out. So if you haven't already, give RC Forged a follow for sure. And once you start buying RC Forge wheels, hard to buy any other.
Yeah. Super sick. High quality product.
Let's see. So pretty cool stuff coming from these guys right here. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I am, but I saw posts that Endura was already testing links out and stuff, and they were asking how wide would you want a new axle for the SCX30 to be? I think that was the question, guys. So if you want to chime in on that, share some input on what do you guys want to see when it comes to like how wide of an axle do you want to see on the SCX30? What else do you guys want? I personally just would like to see the universal shafts to get more steering. So that way when we have those wider axles, we can really crank down on the steering angle, and even the small ones too. The narrow axles. Just want some universals. Trim up those cups a little bit. Let's see. Any comments that you see, Mark, you want to shout out? 1.2 hardware. I think you could just run scale hardware.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the axles are perfect.
Anything I didn't already comment on.
I'll tell you what's going to be your next upgrades? Did you dive into the mofo stuff yet?
I did. Not deep because I want to go one mod at a time. because I think it does so well on its own with a free mod, basically. Take the rear tire off. I mean, the spare tire off. Well, that alone changed the game. Weight balance. And then I didn't do it yet, but I think front bumper delete for approach and rear bumper delete for departure would be another free mod I would do. And before the show, the only thing I've done was to put on the Proline BFG crawlers. Maybe it's placebo because I like BFGs, but they seem to be a little better than the Mickeys. Maybe it's just what I crawl on, who knows. So, but the only thing from Mofo I've installed so far, and even just putting on these tires and like setting it down, I can feel the front balance is better. It's just the front brass steering. So I'm gonna start with that, and we'll go one mod at a time. In fact, I might just buy another one and fully mod it and have like a baseline of each mod. I don't know. Maybe not, because that would get expensive. But yeah, I think we'll just start with one simple mod. Since it's so light, like that's obviously going to add a lot more front weight balance or bias, sorry. And yeah, we'll report back. And I think the next thing I would probably do is add the inner wheel weights. No, maybe. I think I might just do the lower links next. Actually, once I test the steering on. What about you, Steve? What would you do first?
Man, I think what I want to do first is I definitely would like to just kind of play around with the shocks. Well, actually, yesterday I had the Cal Tech live stream, so we're going to talk about that too as well. But I went ahead and dove into both of the SEX30s that I have here, and that's actually a pretty good topic right there. But we dove into the transmissions on both of these. Both of these are still like stock brush motors, but we actually removed all the grease and all the grime from the transmissions and re-lubricated them. So I'm doing some little R&D right now. So I actually have the Bronco has the Cow RC ultra fine graphite coating inside the transmission, like coated onto the gears and shafts in there. And then this one, the Jeep, has the Cow RC Utter Butter grease in there. So like the regular like grease method that we're kind of all like to. But so the ultra graphite though, guys, if you haven't tried the ultra graphite coating yet, I definitely recommend checking that out. If you guys want to know all the details on the ultra graphite coating or all the Cow RC products, you can head over to the live streams that I have on my YouTube channel for Cow RC. And you guys can learn about all the crawler aspects of how I keep these rigs dialed in. But lately, guys, I've been running the ultra graphite in all of like a lot of my micro builds where I just have that super smooth, frictionless like feel, zero stick, zero like anything. Like if you guys know what I mean, like these some shocks, they get real stiff if you like once you start compressing them, and then once you compress it, they kind of loosen up. But like I serviced some shocks with the graphite coating, just always super smooth. And so we're doing experiments, guys. We're gonna run the graphite coating in this, and then the butter in that. So that was kind of the first thing that I would do. I noticed the reason why I dove into is because I noticed some SEX30s kind of run a little tight, depending on how the factory assembled it, Mark. If they tighten down the transmission area or the motor cover, like the gear cover, a little bit too tight, that could probably happen as well. But yeah, after that, I would probably really want those universals and those brass knuckles when they come out. That'll probably be all I need.
So you're waiting for the axial stuff.
Yeah, so there's all these upgrades coming out. People are already going brushless, and I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna drive it as is, because even now that I serviced it with the Cow RC stuff, now it's actually, I can feel the difference. It is very smooth. I can get a good modulation control on there without having it freeze up as much as I felt it before. So it just makes it even more enjoyable. The slow crawl's still there, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to still wait because I'm just curious to see what else is going to come out. I don't really want to build a ballered out one with all the upgrades available right now. But I want to pick and choose from like which ones are the best in my opinion. But
right, and then you got the two little guys to crawl with too, so that's triple the expense. keep it on the budget. That's kind of what these are game for, right?
yes. So yeah, that's some SEX30 talk, guys. Pretty cool right there.
Almost forgot of the SCX30 scale mail, Steve. Wasn't expecting these. They showed up today out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, totally forgot to.
The Pro line, Pro scale or Pro spec, sorry. 21.5 mil shock are available, even though it said January.
Ooh.
And they're tiny. I can't even get the camera to focus on how small these things are. Is that working? Yeah, kind of. Anywho, you can see just how small they are. Where's my pinky finger?
And we also picked up, Mark, the Proline Aztec tires. So
I want to know what you think of those versus the BFGs.
These are super sick tires for sure. These are like your hardliner tire right now. This reminds me of like a scrambler tire in a sense. Look based off like that tread pattern, but
yeah, I can see that.
If you guys, I don't know, Proline definitely changed the compound, I feel like, when it comes to these tires versus like the 1.0 tires. I feel like these are just way more stickier. Yes. So I hope that will translate into the 1.0 tires that they offered later down the road. But these tires compared to like a stock tire, guys, just in case, I'm sure you've seen them, but here's like a size difference right there. So definitely puts on some extra meat and raises your center of gravity and all that stuff.
I didn't realize the Aztecs were that much bigger.
They're huge.
Yeah, because the crawlers are just a little wider, about the same height. That's cool. That hence the longer shock that's going to become. Got it. Okay. That'll work. And I agree, dude. That tire compound is definitely stickier and softer than any of the 1.0 Proline tires. It's more comparative to their 10th scale stuff.
Yeah, and then I'm actually really happy with these ones right here too. These Yokohamas or the Geolanders, I mean.
Wait, what are those?
These are on the Jeep.
Oh, those come on the Jeep. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're super soft. They're like a little softer almost than the Bronco Mickeys. Just like ever so slightly, but yeah, guys, we could talk about the SCX30 all night. Let's go ahead and try and transition from there.
It's freaking addicting, dude. It's so easy to just pull it out, drop it on a rock, do whatever, bench crawl. And it works. It just works. Again, $100, and it works.
Yes.
Yeah. Anywho, moving on.
All right,
I've missed 52 comments since I looked last. 53.
Boy.
So let's try and catch up on that. See if there's anything I need to know.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about the
most
Cow
of it's Ethos XL.
Yes. So Cow RC, guys, if you haven't been following, we've been doing a sweet series of live stream episodes for Cow RC covering how I would utilize the Cow RC products in the crawler world. So check out the playlist that we got going on for that. But in the end, guys, we have this special custom painted Cow RC themed Arktos 6x6 that will be fully Cow RC built. That means it's going to be protected, lubricated properly, set up with upgrades, guys, and just have all the treatment Cow RC style. This has like brass knuckle portal covers, aluminum portal boxes, Sweet Wizco crawler paint job, guys, even with the little 3D nose ring right there. And then if you guys haven't seen the Arktos, it is like a fully winch rescue type of vehicle with running boards, lights, and everything. So we're giving this away. If you guys do want to enter in and maybe take this rig home, all you got to do is make sure you're following on the next CowRC Cowtech Live with RC Steve. That will be in 2 weeks, guys. So it's every other weekend, every other Sunday. So this Sunday will be with Adam and Tyler, the other CowRC members. And then after that weekend will be the last episode and where we're going to give this away. So you'll have to be watching, tuning in live to win this. But also you're going to have to hope that, people are going to have multiple entries as well. For those who are already winners and put on the list as well. So we're going to do our best to try and give this away as fair as we can, but it is going to be fully built up, guys, again, using all the CowRC products. So throw that thing on the trails. We're actually going to throw it on the trails this week too. Going to get it super dirty and adventurous trails, and then we'll clean it all up and we'll ship it out to the winner. But hey, tune in, guys. If you're looking for more knowledge on how to set up your trucks for the trails or for comps or just how to dial it in, how I service them, go over to CowRC YouTube, guys, and you guys can learn a couple of things over there if you'd like. Also, Mark, while we're talking about giveaways, I figured this is the perfect time to talk about the giveaways right now. So I see a whole bunch of people here on the Instagram live stream as well, guys. If you are on the Instagram live stream and you guys do want to participate in tonight's giveaway, head over to YouTube and participate in the live chat. Get your entry in for tonight's drawing. But here we have another giveaway from Work Hard RC. His name really puts hand in hand when it comes to working hard, especially in the social media. He's been only having this account for about a year now, guys, and he's almost at 10K followers, which is super cool to just have another RC enthusiast / at micro addict, guys, among us to share his creative content and builds. And not only that, guys, he does want to give away a 10K follower giveaway. So you can win a custom painted RC body, and it's going to be none other than a Nacho Unimole body. So he normally doesn't give away or offer paint jobs. And if you've seen his body works or his paint jobs in general, guys, he really has that ultimate detail to the paint job. So if you guys do want to feel lucky and get in on this giveaway, guys, head over to Work Hard RC's Instagram. You guys can get in on that. And I know that there's a few more giveaways kind of currently going on as well. If you happen to know of any giveaways, guys, definitely just tag me, send me a DM, and share the details. And in case we missed it, we'll share on the next Micro Mondays. But that's a crazy one right there, guys. Big shout out to Work Hard RC. He's always putting in the work. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
We have a couple more cool stuff to talk about, Mark. Of course, when do we not? But
Yeah.
we have another sneak peek right here. This is another crazy one right here. So IERC, if you guys haven't followed IERC with their Merge 18, the TRX4M platform, their micro offering for the micro guys. Finally, he's been diving into the micro scene, guys, after killing it in the 110 area with the performance LCG builds and chassis that they offer. So now that they've had some good success in the 4M platform, looks like it was just bound to happen, guys. It was eventually finally going to happen. But here we have a little sneak peek right here at the 124 IERC Extreme, what they're calling it. So be on the lookout for that. it should be pretty cool to see IERC's personal touch when it comes to the 24 scale. So not sure what exactly the whole specs are on it when it comes to like skid angle, but you can see kind of just this is just a glimpse, guys, because this is part of a video where it's kind of just too fast to kind of see it in detail. So managed to get it paused right on time. Looks like super long wheelbase, extreme skid angle, and a whole bunch of positions to mount links or shocks, carrier bearings, and whatnot. So pretty sick. And there you guys can see the little AI video. So coming in 2026, guys, from IRC. So shout out to IRC for finally stepping in to the SCX 24 game mark. I think it was just bound to happen. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Without a
I know
doubt.
you have an. Don't you have an IRC? I think.
I actually don't. I have IRC like bumpers and skids and sliders and mounts and all kinds of stuff. I don't have a chassis though. I've never owned one of those.
Yeah, it should be
Yeah,
cool
that's
to see
cool.
what they offer.
Yeah, definitely. It's exciting, like, always to see the smaller companies and local for you, obviously, coming out with even smaller scale stuff. Then you're used to seeing them as like a 110 company, or even the
Yes,
18 scale stuff. So
definitely.
yeah, it's super cool.
We have a couple of new stuff right here. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah. So got a new one as well right here. So a new drop about to happen. Looks like this weekend, coming Sunday, guys. A new chassis for you guys that love the Prophet Designs goodies. This was shared by Prophet Designs. You wanted to give a heads up to anybody watching that introducing the Shinigami chassis, Mark, launch edition.
Shinigami. Does anybody know what that translates to? It has to mean something.
So this will be his C1 offering for the SCX 24 guys. Looks like you guys can see very small belly and a whole bunch of angles and setups for your shock positionings. The wheelbase, I'm not too sure on the wheelbase. Looks like you can pick anywhere from like stock wheelbase to maybe a long wheelbase, probably two different versions. If you guys have any more skinny info or details on this, let us know about that. Let's see. Fire, it might be fire or volcanoes, someone's mentioning.
Okay.
And with this setup, guys, he is collabing with a few companies as well. So here we can kind of see like a sneak peek of some testers. Some guys already have extra hands on their chassis, on the chassis right there. So it looks like this is part of the whole setup. So the skids, he'll have various skid plates to offer a whole variety of aftermarket transmissions. We're talking like Deluxe Fab, Nerd RC, or like stock style skid, of course. So this will be your weapon of choice. So you can actually run a whole bunch of options. I know a lot of people are kind of diving into those LCG style transmissions, but there you guys can see that. So another offering for the C1 guys. I definitely love the C1 class. I think it's taking off now a little bit more this year, and I think it's going to be full steam ahead for 2026 when it comes to the 0 degree skid stuff.
Yeah, I like the scale stuff too, man. Like, I'd like to see that come back as a thing instead of just a novelty, if you will.
Yeah, I like the challenge, and I'm kind of getting really spoiled with this SCX 30, thinking that it's like 0 degree skid, but think it still has like that 12-degree skid, and it's just getting down at that scale. So I'm always surprised.
Steve,
Speaking
I might
more,
need to buy some Aztecs, man. I can't find any.
oh, they probably still have some. Maybe not. I'll have to check, but yeah, if you
I
need
got
Aztecs.
friendly hobbies off of shop, but they won't. They said my address won't be shipped to,
Hmm.
which is weird.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, that's very strange.
All right, I
I'll
got
see if I
another
can.
cool one for you guys that are people that are looking to really secure down their shocks or links when it comes to building the SEX 24s, guys. Myself, indeed, you know, I like the extra security of having like a nylock in a sense, and a lot of kits they just kind of offer like the regular kind of nuts without like any nylon in them. But Robski Fab kind of making that easy for you guys, bringing that in an easy package right here. So we have the M1.4 lock nuts 20 pack. So these will be offered in 3 colors. Looks like that gold or that brass
I
or
love
that
it.
and then the black. So you guys can see there is like the nylon insert in there. So this really will cinch down onto your screws, guys. So really grab and hold without backing out. So this definitely is important to consider if you guys aren't using Loctite or you just have like a pesky nut trying to unscrew all the time after even on like the servo horns. Sometimes we have servo horns that you got to have a little the nut in front to hold it down really good instead of getting loose. So these will definitely come in handy. You can check out and pick up a couple of packs over at Robski Fab's website right there, guys. So head over to Robski Fab. I know. Shout out what your comments are about everything I just said. Pretty funny how to talk about that. Let's see. And then I think we're coming down to the nitty gritty before we talk about some events happening around the areas, guys. So hang on for that. But last month,
Steve,
Mark, yes.
okay, no bad. I won't forget this one. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Last month, you guys know that we've had an epic sponsor of the month for us on Micro Mondays. Shout out to Patrick's RCs, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
And Patrick's RCs finally had came through with some awesome updates, guys. If you guys were interested in those pre-runners kits that he offered, and you guys seen like the preview of the I-beam setups coming soon. Now, finally, guys, is your chance. This
Oh
is
yeah.
the Sunbeam runner. So this is the SEX 24 I-beam suspension, twin beam, however you want to call it, guys. He's offering a looks like new wheel design, and the whole kit right there is really polished. Looks like just super clean.
Yeah, he
Big,
knows I need that.
big shout out to Patrick's RCs, just putting it down, guys, for
Yeah,
the
that's
go fast guys for sure.
it's just
This
a
is super sick.
super simpler front two-wheel drive design for an off-road truck than IFS. The twin beam is just tried and true, man. Need that, please. Let's get in contact. I will contact you.
So if you
So
guys
cool.
know that he has the kits offered with already with like trail arms in the back, and so he did have the IFS systems as well. So if you fancy the twin beam or the I-beam setup, now finally you guys can throw that on, and you guys see like on that Ranger body, just looks perfect.
Oh, it's
Honestly.
perfect. I can't wait to finish mine. That's a labor of love in my house.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, Patrick is crazy for sure. He just comes out the sickest stuff.
Very cool. Thanks again for sponsoring last month and the continued support,
Oh
man.
yeah, shout out to Patrick's RC. Oh, this is one that I was going to talk about actually. So we have a new offering from Enjora. When do we not, right? But we have for the SCX24 guys that were looking for to get their IR40 finally to the SCX24 platform. Now is your chance, guys. The SCX24 IR40 is now available. You guys can pick them up in a bunch of colors shown right there. Again, kind of like easy assembly. Set it up on their universal chassis or get creative and mount it on your own aftermarket chassis. But hey, I figured I'd
That was
share with
never
you
a thing,
guys. I thought it was, honestly, but
right?
I guess it's barely coming out.
Oh. Was it just the TRX that was always out? And we just kind of,
Yes.
they finally made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, I don't know. I want to see them already come out with like some different stuff, but
Mhm.
I'm sure they're kind of transitioning all their product lineup into the small scale stuff, the SCX30 and whatnot. But if you guys already like that gold body from Enjora, now they have the new chromed out body, Mark. What do you think? Polish setup or
Um, I don't know what to think other than DeLorean.
time machine? I know.
Yeah, 88 miles per hour. Um, yeah, that's what you would ever go that fast in rock color, but different. Yes, Enjora, very Enjora. They like shiny stuff. You ever notice that? Steve, you muted.
Oh, I said yes, I do. The shinier and wider, the better.
There you go. You muted yourself, I think.
Man, I don't know how to do that, but
It happens. No big deal.
it happens, right? So let's see. Let's go ahead and dive in, guys, because running down to the nitty gritty. We did have a couple more topics left, but
I
think
got one I have to throw out there since there is a BMW on my bench.
oh yeah,
So
that's the one I wanted to talk about.
someone thought it was Grand National. Maybe it was the angle. I don't know. I kind of moved it, but yes, one of my all-time favorite BMW body styles, the E30M. Beautiful
This
car.
is sick. Talk about micro, guys. If you guys really
This
want to get
is
micro, 1/64th scale. Come on now. And these things rip too. So we're talking little M3s, guys. Shout out if you guys are going to pick the red or silver. I think we have some videos we can see of it. There we go.
I
But
remember the Mustang, and I wanted to get it, and kind of forgot about it.
and these
But
things
yeah,
scoot. Look at that on a
they
coffee
they
table.
definitely scoot, dude. They definitely scoot. What would you get, red or silver, Steve?
Oh, for sure the red.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm just the red.
I
I
don't
like
I don't
that
know
go
why,
fast color.
but yeah, because red adds 5 miles per hour. I'm
And
like
then I really
most
want
metal.
this course. I want this though. If we're talking courses, crawler courses and stuff, little
That should be
tabletop
super
crawling
cheap.
now, we need this.
Yeah, that should
Where
be
can we get
super
that?
cheap to make.
Yeah, so if you guys we couldn't have left this one out, man. HPI coming
I
in with
wasn't
the
gonna let
win.
you. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let you
Okay,
leave that one.
good.
Yeah, that was the one I was holding on to.
Okay, cool.
That's hands down one of my favorite. Like that's a dream car for real cars for me. Is an M30. Absolutely love those.
Well, we have a few events just to shout out, guys, that are actually going down starting this weekend. So we definitely couldn't just let this one slide. We had to give you guys an update on this. Let me see if I can pull up a couple of these. Actually, there's a lot of events going down. Let me see. There's a lot of events. All right. Let's start off with over here on the West Coast, guys. We have, pull it up. Crawlers and Coffee. They are going all out for the end of the year, guys. If you guys know, they have a huge event gathering every month. So let me see if I can find something different. Let me see. Yeah, like this one right here. So here it is. Crawlers and Coffee, 2 days of Extreme RC Adventure. It is free event, guys. December 12th to the 14th over in Cougar Buttes, Lucerne Valley, California, guys. Tons of sponsors. That's like a little bit past Horseman's Valley or Horseman's Park, Horseman Center. Yeah, so probably like another 35 minutes into the middle of nowhere. So it's definitely going to be in the middle of nowhere. But they have amazing terrain from what I've seen. And you're going to be camping with all of your buddies, guys, especially all of these people involved in the flyer below. So we're talking all these sponsors. We see Robski Fab as one of them, FMS, Little Guy Racing, Gens Ace, just to name a few of them, guys. So my Mount Steadfast even in there, guys. So there's lots of micro stuff going on. They're doing like the Little Guy Racing parts, little race, off-road race as well, trailer pulls, whole bunch of stuff, guys. So poker runs, trying to find like that Little Guy one, but oh, here we go. The Little Guy Racing Little Race. You guys can race your SCX 24s amongst this course that they'll lay out, guys. It's super fun. I've done it one time and had a blast. But yeah, it's going to be a 2-day event, guys, and the weather is going to be perfect, probably like in the 70s and then the low like 40s for nighttime probably. So it should be really
very nice.
Perfect. Also in the West Coast, guys, got a shout out over here. Where'd it go? Damn, we got a crazy schedule lineup for 2026. Oh, that's weird. It kind of like disappeared. Let me try and pull it up one more time. There it is right here. Here we go. Pulling it up. Diamond Valley RC and SoCal Micro Crawlers taking over the micro scene. Would you guys say so? In Cali at least, or maybe take over the whole calendar of sick events to attend to. But guys, powered by Mias Racing, they're taking over 2026 calendar. Mark your calendars accordingly, guys. We're talking classes 1 through 3, even the buggy class now, U4 racing, and much more. Starting February 28th will be the first event of 2026, guys. There's going to be a whole bunch of events on the West Coast trickling down this month and leading into next month as well, guys. So don't miss out on all that good stuff right there. But I'll definitely be attending a couple of those myself, so I can't wait to see that. And let's see. Over here also coming up this month, actually, we have from WRX Zach. This is an awesome Christmas toys and crawlers event, guys. It's going to be held over here in Phelan, California. This is going to be like a cool toy drive / crawler event, guys. There'll be a comp. There'll be a little toy drive, a show and shine. And shout out to all the cool, amazing sponsors as well for making this happen. You don't want to miss out. There's going to be a gate comp, kids zone, all that fun stuff, guys. So we definitely want to make it fun for the kids and for the family and just for the whole, micro community in general. So big shout out to WRX Zach for getting this one together, guys. This one's December 20th over here. Let's see. Coming back, heading over to the mid central. The what do we call that? The mid central of the states. Let me see. Midwest. I don't know. Shout out over here, Wisconsin area, guys. Wisco crawlers and
Great
sea
Lakes.
beast. The Great Lakes. No, they say somewhere else too,
They
but
do?
I
Okay.
thought so.
Alright.
But anyways, Wisco crawlers.
Not Canada.
No, the Midwest. Yeah, see,
So I'm just
I knew I was right. There we go. Midwest. Shout out to Wisco crawler himself. Midwest, guys. Coming back with the Icy Blast Comp Series number 2. This is starting this weekend, December 13th. Also, there's going to be a micro swap meet this event, guys. So if you guys do want to participate in bringing some swap meet items, it's going to be micro stuff only, and it's going to be only for the participants participating in the event. So make sure to bring your tables and chairs, guys. Shout out to the sponsors as well for making it happen. Super cool to have, just the RC community pumping out so many fun events for everybody, wherever you guys are at. So might be cold. I think it's going to be indoors in the deluxe compound, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. Deluxe crawler compound, guys. That place is so sick looking. You guys got to check out the content that they show off right there too. And then I think they have one more cool one. This is on like the East Coast. So, or is it still the Midwest? You guys let me know. I'm probably super bad with all this, but we have, let me pull this up. Sorry, guys. Totally blanking out. Oh, okay. Here we go. Boom. RC Madness out there in Enfield, Connecticut. We have the Santa Sleigh Ride Round 1 Micro Series. This is also happening this weekend too. December 13th, guys, will be the first round. You guys already registered. I believe that everybody's all set up and ready to go. So another amazing list of sponsors, guys. Just some of the coolest companies this whole year on all 3 of those events that I kind of shared. All 4 of those events happening everywhere, guys. I think that's all I have for the events going on. But if I did miss any and you guys are planning to head anywhere this weekend or this month, let me know, guys. Is this a new shop? I believe, let me see, what are we talking about? Santa Sleigh Ride 101 North. RC Madness. No, RC Madness is not a new shop. It's a pretty cool place where they have a whole bunch of crawler events, crawler comps and stuff like that. Indoor crawler course. Thank you, guys. I know some of you guys will be tuning in still over there and sharing and stuff like that. But man, guys, I wish we could be talking all night long, but I think that's about it when it comes to the events and the topics for tonight. With all that being said, guys, if you enjoyed any of the topics, let us know in the comments which one intrigued you the most, or what would you guys enjoy the most learning about or seeing if you maybe missed, or one of the events that you guys maybe like to try and hit up this weekend or this month or going on into the next year of 2026. And that leaves
I like
me.
this comment right here. I remember my first time going to a hospital.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely fun times. But that leaves me to say, guys, that we have something that we did want to share as well. Oh, man, I think I kind of lost it right now. Oh, we have the Micro Mondays Christmas special event, guys. Just want to give you guys another update on that. But we have the Christmas event coming Monday, December 22nd, guys. If you want to hang out with us, we're going to be tuning in a little bit earlier than normally, guys. So instead of our normal scheduled time, we might start an hour, maybe 2 hours earlier. So depending on what we have lined up with our participating sponsors as well as contributors to this awesome giveaway, guys. We'll let you guys know probably by next week, and as well as share a flyer with all of the participating companies and participants, contributors alike. So, want to give a big shout out. Oh, I think Mark went out. Sorry, guys. I think I want to give a big shout out to just everybody still tuning in, guys. Let's go ahead and give away this Athos XL from Northwest Chassis Works. But also wanted to share with you guys one of my other Northwest Chassis Works builds. This one's the Manta Ray, guys. If you haven't picked up a Manta Ray or haven't tried a Manta Ray, this is my take on it with the mullet setup, guys. We got the straight front axles and then the Mias rear portal axles, some cut and shuts pro lines mounted on the Hard Park 1.3s, and then VTEC ESC, Mini Komodo, NSDRC. And then Northwest Chassis Works has that servo battle armor, what should I call it, as like the servo guard. And then also you have the aluminum battery on axle mount, guys, which is a super cool mount in general. So all the cool products, guys, you can see in the ticker below. Head over to Northwest Chassis Works. Use that code, guys, Micro10 will actually get you some extra discount this month for you Micro Monday viewers. And let's see. Coming back over here. We're going to share this. All right, guys. Definitely give the show a like if you haven't already. It looks like we only have 2 likes on Facebook or Instagram, guys. So definitely smash that like button, guys. Really appreciate it. And then check out all the links down below. There will be a Mountain Blocks affiliate link as well later on after the show. If you guys want to support the channel as well, we can definitely bring you guys some more awesome content with anything that we might earn in return. So here we go, guys. With that being said, good luck. You guys know the rules. Shout out your Instagram name if you are here, because you have to be watching live in order to take this home. And good luck, guys. So we have A Reyes 909. A Reyes 909. If you are here, shout out your Instagram name, and then we will pull up your profile to make sure that you are eligible to take home the Athos XL. Is he in here? Did I miss him? Looking for A Reyes. Let me know if you guys see him. If he's in here, looking for him to shout out his name in the chat. And if he's not, guys, we'll have to pass it on to somebody that is here tuning in live. I did see him earlier, but I don't know if I see him right now. Hey, Reyes, your timer is officially on. You got like 25 more seconds, brother. Hopefully you are here. And man, Athos XL, super fun, guys. Let's see. Shout out what you guys still. Oh, the Bully chassis. This actually gives me a quick chance to share with you guys my Pitbull chassis. So, A Reyes, brother, it looks like you're not here. Super sorry about that, brother. Yeah, we might have to pass it on. Oh, look, he's in there. He just popped in. All right, guys. It was like literally seconds, like a millisecond. I was about to click spin, but he's still in here, guys. He heard. All right. So we're going to switch over right here. I got A Reyes over here already on Instagram. So we're going to check if he's following Northwest Chassis Works. And right away, I didn't even to search it, but he is following Northwest Chassis Works, guys. So, A Reyes, congratulations, brother. And super happy that, you know, everybody is happy that you're able to squeeze it in the last second. So congratulations, man. You took home the Athos XL. That being said, send me a DM and I will get that Athos XL sent out to you this week. Here's just a last bit of a Northwest OG. This is a Pitbull chassis, guys. This was on Portal Axles as well. Super fun little setup, guys. So I'm gonna build another Manta Ray. I think 4-wheel steer and a little bit longer wheelbase, but we'll tune into that one. But hey, guys, everybody's still tuning in. 82 guys. Hey, I really appreciate everybody hanging out till the end, guys. Make sure you don't miss out on next week's episode as well as our super huge Christmas special giveaway episode on the 22nd, guys. Looking forward to hanging out and sharing with you guys who is gonna give away who is participating in giving away some epic goodies to one of you guys in the chat. But stay cool, everybody. Peace out. Thank you guys. All that cool stuff. Leave a like again, and we'll catch you guys next week. Have a great week, guys. See you later.